Yeah.
And also, I think the sounds really similar with that, right? Yeah. So when I there, you heard that is actually just for harder of the string. You have those sounds, and yeah, I found out it's really interesting. Okay. I took a couple years of the Yangqi, which is it's really dizzy. I would call dizzy instruments. You can see like just a small table. I think it's like this big, but it has 128 strings on it. Each note you have 4 strings, and the bridge. Some of the bridge on the side you can play. Some of the side it doesn't have sounds, and it's for mostly for the pentatonic scale. So if you want to play like maybe bumblebee or something it's like a da dee dee da dee dee da dee. It's harder than play a pentatonic scale. And this is my teacher gave me a short lesson, and you can hear the sounds of it. It doesn't really the stick it used is like a thin bamboo skin. So you have more like about 10 notes. You have those bounces, but I feel it's really hard to control because the stick is so thin and so flexible. It's hard to control sometimes because you will vibrate a lot when you are hitting one note. But yeah, and then also the tuning is really pain in the ass. You have to like tune like 2 hours, and then if you go this because some of the notes on the bridge you have to play on the 2 sides. So when you tune this okay, this auto tune. And then you tune this okay, this is auto tune. So you can never get it right. And then next classification is bamboo. I think you guys will more familiar with this. It's just like fruit. But I think it's more different because there's one special things on that. It's this called bimo. It has to have those hole. I made one when I was undergrad. I sharpened the knife and then also like sharpened the hole. And actually the hole is not all the way just like really vertical, but if you go how to say, if you cut the bamboo out, you will see the hole actually is more actually it's going this way. If you see so you have to dig really inside the hole to address the pitches. And also this demo is mostly for the color system. If you are playing and it's like a reed of a clarinet or oboe. If break, you have to stop because you don't have sounds. So I feel like it's really, so you have to really take care of that. Even if just the temperature or humidity change, you will just break really easily. But I think it has more like character, nice sounds, just for that thin skin. Let's hear that.
you.
After, yeah, it's me. After the revolution of, what's this called? Revolution of the cultural revolution, and become more dictatorship of the proletariat. Proletariat, yes. I think this was that time they used a lot of those instruments to have more strong spiritual revolution. They created a lot of music just based on that. The song I just played, the oboe piece, the name is the Ray God brother just coming back. So I think it's those kind of this period of music has really strong like character, like and like positive. I wanna become better. Those kind of feelings. So it combined a lot of opera, Peking opera. It was not sounds like that before, but we created a lot. Like it composed a lot of music just based on those period. And the other music, if you play the other music, you are either going to jail or be killed. So a lot of my professors, they ran to Taiwan during those days if they are lucky. A lot of like their relevant or their parents, they just dying there because they are the music family. They all play music, but only few people they will survive during those periods. So it's kind of sad.
Isn't it true that like Taiwan has more Chinese art and music than China does?
Now, I will say not quite right because only some of them they ran to Taiwan during those days, but we also kind of like innovate some of the music based on those format and those kind of feeling. But I think if it's not the music is not near the sea coast, the coast will be more like traditional because they kind of escaped those revolution during the day. But I feel like now, although I studied for Chinese music for 7 years, but I don't really like learn like I learned some of traditional music, just like opera, Peking opera, or those like 丝竹, those short ensemble. 丝竹, we don't call ensemble, but we call 丝竹. It's like small group, like small band, but mostly like we play a lot of modern music, like westernized music a lot. So it's kind of confusing. Like some of them they just study really traditional music, but there's tons of that before the revolution and also the Tang dynasty. So it's hard to say like what kind of really Chinese music you are studying with. It's all mixed